So, Glimmer Fog is fun. And by fun, I mean palpitation-inducing. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of the Long Dark in our Against All Odds series, where I am dealing with Glimmer Fog. Best I can. And we are warming up.
I'm not sure I can carry
But
much more.
we are also at the end of a day. Yeah, that sound you just heard, that's the anxiety that I'm talking about. Because it's like, why... I literally titled the last episode, Why is the snow sparkling? Why is this happening? What is causing this effect? What additional concerns should I have at present? Because I don't know. The last time I had to deal with Glimmer Fog, it was not on camera, first of all, so no anxiety there. Or at least no added anxiety, and I was at the airfield. So I could just, you know, duck into cover and be fine. Okay, this is interesting. So if I keep following the road here, there's another pointing tree. Oh, no flippin' way. Man, when that last episode ended, those of you who were familiar with where I was in the zone probably knew that I was here. Oh, this is great. I mean, I have Insomnia, unfortunately. So, okay, this is a barrel. Looks like I can break it up for wood and metal. I have Insomnia, so, like, my rest here is not going to be great. But still. Oh, did that just say Vista location? It did. So we're going to be able to get a really, really nice view of the zone from here. All right, let's, stored water. Hello? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Maple syrup. More flour. That means pancakes, basically. Not pancakes, but bannocks. I can make pancakes, though. I think I might actually have what I need to make them now. Or maybe I have had... You know what? Let me just look it up. I could just, you know, use the interface. How about that? Pancakes. Yeah, because I have maple syrup now. We are totally making pancakes because why in the hell would you not? So this is... I knew this cabin existed. I just didn't know where it was. Because, oh, already checked there. Because this is actually a cabin that was featured in the opening shot of, I think, was it this series? Come to think of it? Because I used some footage from this zone's reveal. And there's a shot that's a kind of ascending camera shot. And I believe this zone was the one shown. I am so glad I just found shelter and all of that amazing food. That is freaking great. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else down here, but you are damn right that I am being as thorough as I possibly can right now. Oh, wow. So this isn't much of a top floor. I was expecting a little bit more. Okay. Well. I have Insomnia. So let's see. Your sleep is troubled and rest is frequently interrupted. Treatment. Wait 18 to 36 hours for the infliction to pass. Herbal tea can help lessen the impact of insomnia. Okay, it looks like this is a 33-hour duration. Probably because of how long I was wandering around in the Glimmer Fog. So hopefully what I can do is get some sleep while I'm here. Already checked that trunk. Let's continue to sort of search the area. I don't want to prolong my Glimmer Fog here, but is there anything else outside that I can check out? Nope. Oh, that's interesting. The door closes automatically. I'm honestly kind of sad there's not more upstairs. I'm genuinely kind of sad. By the way, fun story for those of you who aren't in the Discord and didn't, or even if you are in the Discord, you didn't see where I told this story. I posted some test footage with the current audio settings that I'm using for my new mic, which I'm really close to like a happy set of filters that I'm going to use for all of my content and that enable me to focus more on just recording new stuff as opposed to worrying about how the new stuff sounds, how the new hardware sounds. And for the first time, I think in channel history, at the beginning of this episode, that point that I was at by the fire, I just paused after the last episode. Obviously, there wasn't a save point. If you watched closely at the end of the last episode, I didn't save the game. There was nothing that could have saved the game. I could have rested for an hour, and that would have technically done it. But I literally left the game paused for 24 hours on my computer, hoping that there wouldn't be a power outage. Because yesterday was, well, not yesterday for you. For you, it would have been 3 days ago because you're seeing this on Thursday. Monday of this week was a debacle. Like with that, I posted a rare channel update. I don't do as many like community updates anymore. I guess I'll just try and sleep and see what happens. I don't do as many community updates with regard to like if there's like a problem with a single episode, unless it's really significant or unless it goes back on something else that I've said, then I might say a little bit more. But oh wow, when you get close to the window, you can really hear the effects. But I posted some updates just because of how frustrating that situation was. So now, I've just spent some time obviously working on that audio, but also I'm just so glad that nothing happened. I'm so glad that like my power didn't go out. All right, you woke up fully rested. Insomnia, 27 hours, 40 minutes. Okay, so we have to wait for it to pass. It does look like I can see pretty well. There's a part of me that wants to go ahead and make things. Tell you what, let's sort by weight here. I kind of want to go ahead and make pancakes. Like, why would I not? You know, that just seems like the immediately appropriate thing to do. It's just, yeah, there's a skillet here. Did I miss anything? No, I'm pretty sure I found everything. All right, let's go ahead and get started then. Start fire. Oh, wait, hold on. We will use a match. And yeah, stick will be fine. There's additional stuff that I can use here. This is going to be a first.
Come on, little fire.
I have literally, quite literally, never, ever made pancakes before in the long dark. Happiness. Pure, unadulterated happiness. 6 minutes until ready. That's past time. And there they are. I should just eat it immediately, right? Is anyone... any objections? I didn't think so. Immediate pancake consumption. Okay, so... they don't actually have any effects, by the way, but there is more that I can cook on this fire, so let's not forget. I really wish that you could place the skillet. I know I've said this, I sound like a broken record, but like it's so frustrating that you can't place the skillet from the radial menu. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? That doesn't make any sense. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me pick up that other skillet and test something. Okay, now. I was going to see if the skillet option was present, and it is not. Back to bannock making. Hello? There we go. It wasn't letting me click on it. That was concerning. So I need to be mindful of the fire length here, because this is an indoor fire. We have an hour and 15 minutes. Yep. I probably won't be able to make too many of these, but I'm absolutely going to take advantage of having that extra flour. Yep. Looks like I can make... oh, wow. There's... holy crap. I didn't realize how much flour I picked up. That might be the most full flour container that I've picked up. So I'm going to go ahead and pile all of my sticks onto this fire, because I need to. We're going to have plenty of food. And this is pretty nice, actually, because it's building up more capacity for sleep. I know that, you know, in some ways, I've maybe missed an opportunity to look around for a minute there. I might have even been able to do the vista, given that it was moonlight, but we'll wait for sunrise. Alright, so past time until ready. Alright, 1 hour, 7 minutes. Just going to keep an eye on it. Alright, we can do 2 more. And of course, I'm getting 2 for every single time I do these. So this is a lot of food. This is a very, very lucky place to have stumbled upon, given that I wandered here almost entirely in the glimmer fog. What the heck? What the actual heck? All right, hang on. Yup, I'm glad I looked. Tell you what, let me harvest my ruined torches, and we're just going to put one more stick on this fire. Because that's all I need to do. So that's all I'm going to worry about. So the Insomnia affliction, thankfully, doesn't seem like it's going to last too terribly long. It's not as bad as something like, you know, broken ribs. Or, you know, intestinal parasites. Thank God. So, there's that at least. Let's go ahead and just put one stick on this fire. Yep. Less than a day, and it'll be gone. So there's that at least. Okay. Pick up the skillet. I am now encumbered because I'm carrying so much food. Honestly, look at this. Does that not look like a bed right now in the dark? You might not be able to see it in the YouTube algorithm, but hang on. Maybe if I... Yeah, even with the lantern on, you stand back here, that looks like a bed, but it's not. And for a second I was like, oh, hey, look, a bed. Wait, just kidding, not a bed. Let me make absolutely sure I'm not missing anything here. I would really hate to overlook anything super obvious in this place. There may also, there's the possibility of like, there may also be like a hidden container somewhere, or a hidden, oh, broth.
I can drop any of this gear.
I wonder, is there anything else that I can make, given that I have broth? I mean, probably not, but I could make... Yeah, I don't have enough. Well, that doesn't require that. Yeah, if I had rabbit, or any meat, really, I could make venison stew, rabbit stew. So there's that at least. Let's drink some water. I still have some syrup that I didn't consume. It's so interesting to have syrup used as an ingredient. Look at that. Still 708 calories, so I barely used any on the pancakes. That's fantastic. I wasn't even expecting to see that in my inventory, so I'm good on calories, everybody. Whoa. All right, sleep for 3 hours, please. Please and thank you. I probably should have drank another tea, but I think I probably still have that effect. Yeah, I still have the effect. So now Insomnia is going to last for 20 hours, 23 minutes. So I'm guessing the tea helps me sleep, and I'm less likely to feel the negative effects of Insomnia. The weather's not looking great. So I'm not going anywhere right now. There is no point in going anywhere, so I'm just going to consume this maple syrup. Ravenously. It's always such an entertaining thought. Just like downing maple syrup. Wands did it one time on camera. On a long dark stream. Let's see. Let's sleep. No, past time for 2 hours. The sun is about to come up. If the weather clears, I will be able to get that vista. Let's pass time for 1 more hour, then maybe sleep for a bit. It seems like Insomnia passes even when I'm not sleeping, which I really like. I thought you might have to kind of rest your way through it, but it's turning out that all you have to do is let time pass without Insomnia. So just avoid the glimmer fog if at all possible. Nice. So the sun's risen, and the weather outside is not too horrendous. I mean, it's probably really cold, not gonna lie, but at least there's no more fog. So this gives me the ability, well, hang on, let me first see if by chance, I would love to see if I can, let's take the charcoal, give me that. I doubt that I have enough visibility to do this. Oh my god, it's letting me do it. Nice. Okay, so final approach. Interesting. So it looks like there's a crashed helicopter and a frozen corpse. Oh my god. Where's the airfield? Where is the airfield? The airfield's like back this way somewhere. Shoulder Lake. Alright, so I haven't even been out there, and there's a hunter's blind that direction, so that really gives me kind of a bearing from here. There's an ice fishing hole already built in, so that probably means there's a cave. Alright, let's get back inside. There's no sense. Wait a minute. Is there anything on the porch?
It's cold.
I know. Back inside. If the weather improves, then I can do a little bit of exploring. But for now... Also, this is worth checking. Did Glimmer Fog negatively affect my... No, it didn't. That's fine. Okay, the ragged ski jacket I can harvest for cloth, and I'm going to do that. That'll help me pass some time anyway. Spraying risk gone. Oh my god, look at that. Alright, well, we're not going to get a better chance, so let's go ahead and first of all eat a couple of Bannocks. I want to fill up my entire stomach meter if I can. It does sound like there's a little bit of wind. One of the really nice things about stepping outside right now is that I might, if I do this quickly, I might be able to get a pretty good view of like where the wildlife is. Alright, so there's the road. I need to go that way, basically. Yeah, I'm going to go to the back porch one more time and get a sense for where things are. So there's the airfield in the far distance, and you can see the road that I followed. Okay, interesting. So I just followed the road here. I have to be honest. I wasn't expecting to be able to follow paths like this. Maybe I'm just used to the zones that we've been in for the past little while that have been more like off the beaten path, kind of the HRV style of zone in the Long Dark where things are so, you know, there's just no roads, there are no structures, there's no infrastructure even. So you can't really follow paths, you just have to kind of know your way around. I've been very used to that. And it seems like now, uh-oh, fog might be rolling in. That's not nice. As long as it's not glimmer fog. But yeah, it seems like now this zone, even though it's extremely cold, very wide open, that road led me straight here. Also, I'm noticing that the road took me right past the helicopter, so there's a part of me that's tempted just to go back down the road, to be completely honest. That might be the best move. I should have... What I might do is grab some more sticks and light a fire as soon as I can and heat up a drink of some kind. I can drink another tea, and that'll get me ready for my rest. But I think I want to stay on the road for the time being. I'll look for sticks as I walk. I love this visibility, although the last time I had visibility this good, that is what preceded the glimmer fog. So, I have to bear that in mind. I think there's a wolf up on that slope, so I need to be careful here. Let me actually cut across just for the sake of avoiding that wolf if he happens to be coming toward me. Could have just been yet another stump, but I don't want to take the chance right now. If I can make it down to that crashed helicopter, that would be great. But right now, visibility is just fantastic. I am so glad I found that cabin. That was great. It was one of the landmarks. It's probably the only one I'm really aware of. See, there it is right there. Yeah, so I could cut straight down, but I want to have a bit more confidence that I'm not going to be cutting through wolf territory in doing so. Okay, I see sticks. I'm going to step down here. Hopefully there's not a wolf obscured by anything, but I need to get a quick fire going. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm even just going to light it right here and not worry too much about wind at the moment. Hopefully not pay the price. Let's use the magnifying lens. This is fantastic. I'm all of a sudden loving this zone. Because I really don't think that I was expecting that path. Oh, I still have coal. Forgot I had the coal. I'll save it. I don't think I necessarily need it. Alright, let's break up this branch. I am pretty cold. I might need it. We'll find out. Yeah, I'm going to need it. Because I do want to... Well, the beverage I'm about to consume also will warm me up. But the amount of time it takes me to cook, I will lose more condition. So, yeah, I guess I'll use my last piece of coal. There's more coal. This is a worthy reason to use it. Alright, so let's put you down. There we go. We're going to cook a cup of herbal tea. Now, yeah, that effect is gone. So let me drink the hot tea. And I might, honestly, I might also drink some coffee. How tired am I? Yeah, I'm tempted to drink some coffee, but I think since I'm not encumbered, I'm not burning up quite as much fatigue. Let me just take a torch from this very hot fire and keep moving. I think that's a bear and two... Oh, wow. Yeah, see, this is why I was excited to follow this path. I'm actually going to cut through here. I see multiple wolves and a bear. What is probably a bear, anyway. I'm going to attempt... I can see the crashed helicopter straight ahead. I'm going to attempt to beeline toward it. And what's nice is that I do see other creatures, but it looks like it's probably just deer. You might not be able to see it in the distance, but I can. Kind of pixels over there. But the nice thing about this particular bearing is that if I keep going that way, past the helicopter, then I can just find my way back to... Not only can I check the other side of the lake that was giving me cattails earlier, but I can find my way back to the airfield pretty quickly, especially if the glimmer fog comes back. Which, I'm going to be honest, it might. It might in the next few seconds. I don't know how frequent the glimmer fog is here, but it definitely seems like this weather is the kind of weather that you're meant to be concerned about. So I'm guessing the river feeds the lake in that direction. So once I get back to the river next to the airfield, after I grab some more coal from the airfield, yeah, those are all deer. I see a couple of male deer and some demons. But once I get back to the river, I can follow the river, grab more cattails, and then head out to the lake, and there probably is more out that direction that I now know about, thanks to this lovely charcoal that I have. Yeah, it's 4 deer.
Breathing.
Nothing else nearby. I just want to be very mindful of the glimmer fog, so I'm going to just walk a straight line so I don't lose my bearing, keeping an eye out for any wolves in the process. I don't really see any wolves in the area, though. The game's given me a gift. There's a reason that I'm in such a good mood right now. Like, this clear weather, after giving me the ability to make pancakes at that cabin, that was a peak against all odds moment, for sure. Oh, yeah.
This'll come in handy.
More matches. Lantern fuel. You see me stare at the matches for a second there? Like, I did not see that coming. Okay. Ooh. I think a pretty important item might be here. I think this is one of the locations where... This is one of the locations where the walkie-talkie can be found. Not the walkie-talkie, the shortwave radio can be found. But I think I'm just thinking of it because this helicopter is shown in the preview footage for Signal Void. Alright, so I'm officially losing condition again. I've got to get cover and or start a fire again. Okay, so the item I was excited to find does not appear to be here. I can check these lockers, though, and I absolutely want to. I'm going to try to make it back to the airfield now. Because I think I can if I'm expedient. Just making absolutely sure I'm not overlooking anything. Okay, any hatches on the outside? Nope. Any loot on this side? Nope. Okay. Alright, so now I'm back at the cattail pond, where I was finding some things previously. I'm just on the opposite side of it. There may be wolves nearby. I need to be careful. But this is not bad. Yep, I see more cattails. So I've pretty much scanned, I think, that entire side. Wait. Maybe not. Hang on. I'm going to double back this way real quick. I'm going to risk losing a bit of condition here. I think it's worth it. I just want to make sure... Yeah, no cattails here. Alright, I've lost the warming up benefit, so now I definitely need to get back to the airfield as soon as possible. It is over there, and it's not even that far, to be completely honest. So I'm feeling good at the moment. I kind of have my bearings. I just don't want to get attacked by a bear right now. I would like to have my bearings, but not a bear. Thank you very much. That looks like a bit of a cave, almost. Like, that actually seems worth exploring, and maybe even potentially making, well, looks like somebody already had that thought. Alright, I'm not going to go down there, because it doesn't... Yeah, you know what? As nice of a fire location as that is, I don't have enough fuel on me to actually make a hot fire. The best thing for me to do is to grab these cattails, have the food. The fact that this zone is giving me this many cattails. This many cattails. Hello? Seriously, it's... This is on low vegetation. I know I said this last episode. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but this is on the lowest setting. It's worse than Interloper. And the game is giving me this many cattails. I think I've found more cattails in the past 2 episodes than I have in any other 2-episode stretch. And I'm not even done yet. Look at this. 3 more. What is happening? I'm not even done. I see another one in the distance. It's pixelated, but it's there. Yeah, right there. What the heck? All right, now the snow is falling. That's, I mean, that's at least a good sign that we're not going to have glimmer fog, maybe. But it is definitely a warning sign from the zone to get the heck inside. Oh my god. What is happening? Look at this. Look at this. This is... Yeah, this is absolute... I mean, this settles it. These last few cattails here, this is far and away the most in like a 1 or 2 episode stretch. Probably, definitely in a 1 episode stretch. Oh, there's even another one over there that I didn't get when I first came through. So I must have entered the pond on this side and not like fully crossed it. I'm lucky that wasn't thin ice. All right, let's get back to cover. I'm lollygagging. I'm so happy from this false sense of security. So I probably walked right past that cattail, and I will have a comment on Tuesday's episode about missing that one. But I found it. I found it. Okay. Let's just... I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run. There haven't been wolves up here. If a wolf decides to say hello, I have a revolver. I can run that wolf off. I just need to get back to shelter ASAP. And then recover some condition. Insomnia-wise, I have 10 hours, 44 minutes, so that's really nice. That will probably not be an issue for much longer. Thought I heard a footstep. Yep, this is quickly becoming blizzard caliber wind. Let's go ahead and get across here as fast as I possibly can. I have no sprint left, and the wind is, of course, blowing in the exact opposite direction. So this is the way I need to go when I continue exploring the zone. This is so freaking fun. And you think we're having fun now, wait till they add the other zones. This series might still be going. I'm pretty optimistic that it's going to be going when the next episode drops. As I said, I might start a separate playlist and kind of have like a season 7.5 or something like that for the new zone, just to start fresh. So that people wanting to see the new zone don't feel like they have to jump in and watch the series from the start. It's over, like, this is episode 150, okay. Actually, no, it's episode 149. Tomorrow's is episode 150. Okay, should I just go straight to the hangar? I should. Let's do it. You can make the argument that you could rest for a bit, but in the time it takes me to rest and warm up in that building, a blizzard would probably roll in, and I would lose just as much health, if not more, plus also damage my clothing potentially by running around in this weather. Hypothermia risk is actually pretty high at this point. I'm just surprised there aren't wolves here. I feel like something changed in that regard. I know I've said that a few times, but it's really surprising me. Okay. We're safe. Let me go down into the basement. Hello? Where's the door? Is this like a Narnia basement? What's happening? Oh! Wow. Okay. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not losing my mind. Alright, so there's no potatoes left in that sack, unfortunately. One thing we didn't find, unfortunately, is a heavy hammer. That would have been nice. Didn't find one, though. But there is lots of coal here, which is lovely. I'm going to go ahead. There are two things that are going to happen here. Two things. The first, since I'm down here, I'm going to go ahead and rest. I'm going to say 6 hours. I'm going to get a little bit more than 5. Oh, I should have... No. I drank a tea before, so the effect is ready for me as I begin sleeping there. So we might be good with insomnia now. Yep. Oh, wait, no, that was hypothermia was going away. 5 hours, 24 minutes left on insomnia. But with that, I will also go ahead and end this episode here. This is a really good stopping point. In the next one, I'm going to head down the river and see what I might be able to find in that particular direction. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. If you're not new here, look for the join button for access to channel unique emotes, badges, and other perks. New episodes drop every day but Wednesday at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.